Live pictures from the bison farm. If you look to the left
look
side
at
of the
them.
screen, they're there.
They're moving them around because
Yes.
they heard.
They heard we needed to see them, but apparently they just needed the rain to come out and enjoy them. And here we
Look
are.
at that. So the weekend was cloudy-ish.
But it was dry for the most
Right.
part.
I know, and I was going to say, like, people weren't really complaining because it was at least
Right, we could go outside for a change.
reasonable.
But look at this.
Ugh.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, we've been doing a Monday to Friday thing, and we've got some heavy rain out there. I want to talk briefly about the magnitude of what's going on in Vermont right now, which by the National Weather Service, they worded it as potentially worse than Irene, which was catastrophic for them as far as flooding goes. They already have a lot of flooding ongoing. You can see flash flood warnings in each one of those polygons, and look at that heavy rain sitting on it. Luckily for us, we are going to see heavy rain, but I think we're on the edge, the axis, the eastern part of the heavier rain. So you can see it over western Maine starting to thicken up into southern Maine too, just showers over down east Maine. No one is seeing a nice day though, really consistent cloud cover and cool temperatures. So our flood watch is in effect and it's over western Maine. I could argue that northwest parts of York County and Cumberland County could be included in this, but it's getting a little cute, and your better chance of flooding is back into New Hampshire, and that's because the heavy bands of rain will be sitting in that spot longer. So this is what the European model thinks we're going to have for rain for the rest of this event, and you can see some of those 2.5, 3, 4.5 inch additional amounts in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. Mostly for us, it's 1 inch to 1.5 inches. But keep in mind, of course, our ground is very saturated. So the amount of rain it's going to take for flash flooding is about 1 inch or 1.5 inches. So we're right on the edge of that, particularly over western Maine this afternoon and this evening. And that's when we start picking up the rain. I think it really starts coming down later this afternoon into this evening. And like a thunderstorm, sometimes it's hard to figure out the exact area of heaviest rain, but this model is doing a pretty good job, I think, orienting it basically from north or south to north and seeing some of the heavier stuff come through about midnight into the mid-coast and then falling apart over down east Maine. Good news is we get most of the heavy stuff out by tomorrow morning. We deal with some clouds through the first half of the day, and then we may clear out over southern and western Maine. Not every model has this, but I think we have a chance to see some sun in the afternoon from Portland and points west and south. And then we get into a nice day on Wednesday, and what a turnaround, what a quick change this will be from the heavy rain to a run at 90 on Wednesday. So the midweeks have been great. I don't know if that's doing a lot for you, but it's going to be in the upper 80s to around 90 with quite a bit of sun here on Wednesday. Thursday looks pretty good too. Back to showers, if not rain, on Friday. And I hate to do this to you on a Monday morning in which it's raining, but I do not like next weekend very much. I mean, I like the weekend. I just don't like the weather that much. It looks showery and cloudy again, which is, it's hard to buy really good. And you know what's frustrating about this, Brian, is it's kind of, everyone's had a tough early summer around Maine, but it has definitely been worse. If you live along the coast, it's been really bad. I took a drive to New Hampshire on Saturday, and it was sunny. And so we're just, the coast is
right on the
really,
edge.
yeah, it's like, you might start thinking about this going forward is like the fog and the clouds are right there.
Holding on all day.
And it's just made for a tough stretch, but enjoy midweek because it will be quite summery.
And then it'll turn again for the
Yeah,
weekend.
no,
Way to drop that on us on a Monday. Appreciate it. All right, Keith.